Oh, yes. Hi, and welcome back. This week, I finally got Horizon Forbidden West. I just got it on PS4, playing it on my Pro. I got it for 25 bucks, that's including shipping, so I kind of got it for 20 bucks, but hey, whatever. And yes, I know there will be some in the comments below who would say, "What? Are you insane? You should have waited on the PS5 and played on PS5 and blah 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 blah." Getting the PS5, yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen anytime soon. I do have to mention though that I got a little bit more excited with PS5 because of Tokyo Game Show, especially Stellar Blade. That game looks so freaking cool. Yes, it does. If you don't know the game, go check it out and leave it in the comments below why you think that I think that Stellar Blade looks freaking cool. And yes, that's indeed right. Now, I have been playing Horizon Forbidden West the entire weekend. I'm like 20 hours into the game. It's been a very long time since I played a game for such a long time. I mean, the last one was basically God of War 2, but I beat that game in, I think, 9 hours it was, or 10 hours, something like that. And this is sort of my impression on the game. Now, I do vividly remember Horizon Zero Dawn, since it's one of my favorite games on the PS4. I absolutely loved it. I was so into that world, into its storyline, and into the characters. And this one is no exception. It may not have the majestic mystery of Zero Dawn, of what the hell happened, because you already know that, but it builds upon the storyline of the first one. And I am still super, super excited and really curious what is going on, what is going to happen. However, I am not yes, I know my hair is like way too long. It's really annoying. But I am trying to sort of slowly play through the game. I'm not rushing anything. I'm trying to do a lot of the side quests and side activities, and that is sort of the first thing that I really found out about the game is, damn, there's a lot of things to do. There's even a mini game, sort of a chess-ish mini game with the machines, and then you have to defeat the other opponent. I haven't really delved into that, only played like the beginning tutorial, but I'm like, okay, this is really cool. A lot of The Witcher vibes, sort of, with beautiful open world, but you also have sort of a mini game throughout the entire game. And wow, I mean, the game on PS4, I think that is what everybody wants to know, and something that I wanted to know. How does it look? How does it run on a PS4 Pro? Now, before I'm gonna say anything, I do have to mention the negative. It has a tremendous amount of patches. It has so many patches. It's a list and list of bug fixes, performance issues, goes on and on and on and on. So basically, I don't even want to find out how the base game is, but it really feels that this game needed to have 6 months of extra polish. That's actually what I think about in terms of the current gen systems overall. The PS5 and the Xbox really should have come out like a year later than they did. Now, with that being said, on my Pro, from what I have read, the game runs on a locked 30 frames at 800p. It's not a 4K checkerboarding or whatever. Maybe it is 1800p checkerboarding. I don't know. I'm not a huge technical geek. I don't know about that. But what I see on my screen, to be honest, blows me away. I did not expect Guerrilla Games to make Horizon Forbidden West run and look better than Horizon Zero Dawn. I can almost say that this is the best looking PS4 game I've ever seen. It looks gorgeous. And especially the vistas, the world, holy damn. Little spoiler, in the beginning of the game, well, if you actually sort of go out of the tutorial section, there is this massive landscape of like, I think the last battle of mankind from 1,000 years ago, and holy damn, it looks so cool. You see Titan horse classes in the distance, you see massive amounts of broken tanks and robots. You really sort of in your mind picture that there was a gigantic battle going on, and I think that the developers really have done a great job of showing that to the player, like, hey, something massive happened here. Now, I'm not gonna talk about the storyline that much. That's kind of because I'm, as I mentioned, playing the game slowly. I'm at the beginning of the storyline, but it is really, really interesting, and I really want to know more. It also seems that the quest system has been upgraded a lot. It feels a lot more natural to walk around the world and to get quests, and it's not like, oh, you know, go there and kill 2 monsters or machines. They're not called monsters. Kill 2 machines. There's a storyline around it. It really gives me the Witcher 3 vibes, to be completely honest. Basically, it is kind of Witcher 3 with a different skin, but a really incredible skin that is. I am having a blast playing Horizon Forbidden West, and you know, I have been playing a lot on PlayStation 2 lately, especially the last couple of weeks. I've played and beaten several PS2 games, and I'm actually replaying Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on my PS2, one of my favorite games on the PS2, and also the first game I've ever played on the PS2. And going from that to Horizon, wow, you can really see the massive difference in graphics and just the tremendous amount of detail that Guerrilla Games have put into Horizon Forbidden West. And then you have all the activities that you can do. You have a lot more, how would you say that? A lot more collectibles, that's what I want to say. There's a lot more collectibles. You have a lot more gear. One of the minor issues I had with the original Horizon is that when you go to a new settlement, a lot of times, especially in the middle and the end of the game, a lot of times they offer you the same gear, the same outfits, the same weapons, and with such a massive game world, it truly felt like there wasn't that much customization. You did have a lot of, you know, weapons and armor sets, but for such a massive game, you know, it wasn't that much. And the DLC, in my personal opinion, kind of fixed that. You had a lot more outfits, and in this game, holy moly, I've already discovered a shit ton of outfits, new weapons. Almost in every settlement there is something new. And on the Horizon there is sort of hints at special shops that sell special hunting gear, and you had to do sort of trials, you know, mini games, trials to get achievements, to get special medals. And it seems it's been hinted that these medals can be traded in at certain merchants for special gear. So the customization is way more. Also, every piece of gear you can upgrade, every piece of weapon you can upgrade. You can still customize your weapon and armor with the special customization. I would just call it gems, you know, 7% more defense, 8% more fire damage, etc, etc, etc. Augmentations, you could call them. Oop, that was actually my PS4 is actually on at the moment. So all in all, I have to admit, like, not only am I amazed at how good it plays and runs on the PS4 Pro, really making me feel like what's the use of paying $600 for a PS5 at the moment? Yes, I know the draw distance on PS5 is probably way better and it looks even more better, but it's, to me personally, it already looks just mind-blowingly good. I am so amazed. And you know what's also really amazing? Do you hear my PS4 Pro blasting off? No, it's actually really silent. It's quite weird, because this game is probably juicing out the PS4 Pro at its limit, and still it's really, really quiet. Overall, I have to say that throughout the year, this is, I am getting sort of more hyped. And, I've played a couple of demos, Valkyria Elysium, DL Chronicles, the new Star Ocean, and I'm getting slowly a little bit more excited to go out and play these modern games that are going to come out. But as of right now, I am fully into Horizon Forbidden West. I cannot wait to play it more. I cannot wait to know what happens with the storyline. And after this, I think I'm probably going to get Elden Ring, because I have read, again, that Elden Ring runs perfectly fine on the PS4 Pro. It looks great, almost as good as the current gen. It's just not on 60 frames, and the draw distance isn't as crisp as on PS4 or PS5 or current gen systems. Leave it in the comments below. Have you played, or are you playing Horizon Forbidden West? Are you playing it on a PS4, PS4 Pro? Or maybe you're like on PS5, or maybe you're like, well, I'm gonna wait a couple of years and get the best experience possible when it will release on PC, because it will. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment and subscribe. And like always, you're gonna see me next time. Wee wee.